Nothing says you care like crypto.
Like, share, and subscribe for more great Angry Guy content, and turn on notifications to never miss another video ever again. And now, let's begin.
Is so fucked that a large popcorn and 2 large drinks at AMC is $30. How? Literally how? I can have a whole ass meal for $30.
Yeah, guys, so everything is about to get worse. The economy is headed into the gutter. Many of you guys who are gamers know what happened. There's so much backlash after what happened with the Nintendo presentation today. It's or yesterday, depending on where you are. It is absolutely mind-blowing. So for those of you that don't know, right now the reciprocal tariffs for the rest of the world have come into effect. They are absolutely massive for some of the countries. Even Israel ended up with a 17% reciprocal tariff, even though they've now ended all tariffs on US goods. So, but to my understanding, but this thing is massive. China and then Japan, on the other hand, has also been slapped with a reasonably sized tariff. But what Nintendo did, today was the day when Nintendo when Nintendo fully unveiled the Nintendo Switch 2, the successor to Nintendo Switch, and we ended up getting pricing. They didn't reveal the pricing during the presentation. They revealed gameplay footage, different games that were coming, what the console actually fully looked like, how it worked, these details. However, there were a lot of things that they absolutely left out. There's a lot of things that were absolutely left out. Well, I mean, holy cow, guys. We are headed. Everything is about to get worse. You can see that the economy is cooked, but my gosh. So we're going to be going over all of these details. We're going to go over the tariffs. We're going to be looking at some of the videos. You have to understand that the situation with Nintendo Switch 2 is a precursor for how bad things are going to get. Nintendo Switch 2 is going to cost $449, which is a bit more pricier than people thought. People thought it was be around $400, but $450 fine. The real kicker is that the games will now cost a minimum of $70 per game. $70 per game. That's the minimum, with some games costing $80. And physical games will cost $90. Yes, so there's a different pricing scheme for physical and digital games. So digital games will cost up to $80 per game, and physical games will cost $90. On top of that, they also have a new type of cartridge that doesn't have the actual game on the cartridge. You're going to say, what do you mean, Angry? It doesn't have the game. It does not have any of the game on the cartridge. It has this thing called a key. So basically, it gives you the permission. You put it into your console, and it then gives you permission to download the game and then play the digital game from Nintendo while the key cartridge is in your console. So you're going to be spending $70 or $80 for a cartridge that has nothing on it, and it's just giving you the permission to play digital games. Jesus Christ. Holy moly. And then when we hear that GTA 5 will likely cost $100 or more, people are like, this can't be. And yeah, it's coming. It'll be $100 or $150. Okay? Base version 100. Okay, base version 100, deluxe version 200, gold edition 300, and super ultimate premium megaverse version 700. All right? Am I exaggerating a little bit? Absolutely not. It is fucking mind-blowing what we are witnessing right now. This is the undoubtable. This is the demise of society, and everything is going to increase based around this. You can hear the anger in my voice. Many of you guys don't know this, but yeah, some of you know I've been very sick. I started to get really sick on Monday, and then Tuesday I was absolutely horrible. And I updated you guys, letting you know that I would not videos would be slowed down or stop entirely until I got better. I'm feeling a little better, but I'm still not there like 100% there yet. I still feel kind of crappy, but it is what it is. I dropped one video earlier about Gen Z because they were just like, I just had to cover it, how bad these people are aging, and the fact that they can't read. But yeah, I decided to, like, okay, so I'm just gonna try to get back into the mix. What I ended up doing, and this is just a little detour. What I ended up doing was I ended up taking some. I do take my vitamins, but I ended up like taking electrolytes. So I'm probably gonna take some more electrolytes now because I still feel a bit nauseous. I'm gonna take some more electrolytes, but I didn't. I took electrolytes. My doctor, I made a mistake. This happened a while ago, like last year. My primary care, I needed ibuprofen, and I made a mistake and asked him for 800 milligram ibuprofens. Right, I meant 600 milligram, but I didn't even know they made 800 milligrams. But I asked him for 800 milligram ibuprofens instead of 600 milligrams because you can't get those over the counter. And he gave them to me. He gave me like a 3 month supply of it, not like a massive amount. And of course, I don't use them every day, but I had those 800 milligram ibuprofens. So it's like I had aches and my knees were hurt, my legs were hurting, my joints were hurting. I had like fever and stuff. I still have like a little fever. And I took the ibuprofen. I started drinking lots of water. I started drinking lots of water. As more than I usually do. I consumed the electrolytes, and and then I got a little, and then I tried to sleep a bit, and that helped a lot. And then, like, come in the morning, I went and I took another 800 milligram ibuprofen, and those things, all of those things combined, seem to have helped to make a massive improvement. I'm still not feeling wonderful. I still feel a bit feverish. I still the aches and pains are not so bad. They're not so bad, but I'll probably go and take another one. But it was unbelievable how much it helped because I felt like I was on the verge of leaving this realm, like, heading off to the next realm. Hopefully, not the shadow realm where Gen Zers will be running wild. You know, but I did that, and I actually ended up feeling better as a result of that. Does that mean that you're going to be returning to our regular videos at a regular time every day? I don't know just yet because I'm still not 100%. Like right now, I still feel nauseous, but that combination of medicine, definitely made a huge difference. Huge difference. So there's that. But yeah, so anyway, guys, for if you're not doing it already, go and follow us over on Rumble. We're gonna jump the stream over to Rumble exclusively. We're gonna move the stream over to Rumble exclusively about 30 minutes in. So you guys already know the drill. If you're watching, you probably have already been through this. You've probably already done this. So yeah, if you about 30 minutes in, we're gonna move everything over to Rumble and continue on Rumble. So if you're watching on the tube right now, then you should get prepared. Be prepared. Be prepared to jump over to Rumble. And the Rumble is linked in the description of our videos. We link in the description of the videos, and it's also linked. And also, I'll go ahead and get it linked in the chat. I always forget to do that. I don't know if it helps you guys. It helps a little bit, but I hope it does. But I'll get it linked to the chat in a moment as well, and you should be able to pick it up. You'll be able to find the link there. And I'm just so grateful for Rumble. I am so grateful for Rumble because, like, YouTube is just stressing me the heck out. Like, you see what's going on, like, guys, a lot of, like, someone said this, like, Jamie Kennedy said this like years ago. At this point, I think like 2 years, at least a year or two ago, he said we're all going to be on Rumble eventually. Bro called it. And he was talking to this girl, Emily Saves America. She's like, no, I don't want to go to Rumble. I want to be here on YouTube. That's where everything's happening. And Jamie is like, just looks defeated after the whole Jamie Kennedy experiment thing failed. And he dated, like, I think, Jennifer LaFewitt for a while, and that didn't go anywhere. I don't know if she was such a great person to begin with, but yeah. after everything basically went to hell, he looks like he's like overweight now. He looks exhausted. Like life is like I don't know. He's just tired of crap. He's just tired, and he's like we'll all eventually be on Rumble. And he's not he's a comedian, but he's right. He was right. And I was crying like a year ago, like over a year ago, like 2 years ago. You guys were harassing me to go to Rumble, and I was crying on YouTube. Like I was crying on YouTube that I don't want to go to Rumble. Rumble is where the bad kids go, and like now I'm like, thank God for Rumble. I'm sick and tired of this crap. I'll focus on rebuilding my brand, my business over on Rumble. Like, that's really it. And I can and even like being able to talk about more political stuff, which is completely new for me because I can't really discuss politics on YouTube. So being able to delve into these subjects and open up a bit more is going to be absolutely monumental for me, not having to restrict myself and hold back every single word I say. Like, I mean, even Moist Critical, I think if he went over to Rumble, his content could change just for the reasoning. And I don't see him ever going to Rumble. It could happen, but I don't know because he's making way too much money on YouTube. But even like just exclusive content for someone like Moist Critical on Rumble could be massive. Could be massive because like for those of you that don't know who Moist Critical is, it's Charlie Penguin Z. He makes like just chill videos, but like he curses sometimes, but it's like even his cursing is limited, and it's like there's like no freedom of speech. There's like no freedom. Everything we say has to be very, very carefully planned, and even then, the tube will still come after you because it basically has to. It's guys. It's like being in a relationship with a sociopath. That's what it is like being on this platform. It's like being in a relationship with a sociopath where no matter what you do, they will always turn on you and blame you and say that you're the bad person. You're the ultimate evil. And then you just say, you know what? Screw it. Screw it and screw it and screw it some more. I am done. By the way, guys, as you can see, as everything is going downhill, one of the smartest moves that you can make, one of the best things you can do is to invest in crypto. Because, guys, you're right. Like right now, I don't know if it was Jamie. It's BlackRock. BlackRock, which basically controls like something like $2 trillion in funds, to my understanding. They're the largest investment company in the world. They're saying that the dollar, if things do not change, especially with the inflation and the tariffs and everything, the dollar could collapse. And as a result of that, people may end up having to move over to alternative currencies, specifically crypto, Bitcoin, other coins like them. And when BlackRock basically is telling you these things, they're the ones who control the money. They're the ones who basically control so many things. So when you see this happening and it's coming from BlackRock and they're telling you to go invest in crypto, you're an idiot if you're not listening. You're an absolute fool. BlackRock has $50 billion invested in Bitcoin, in just Bitcoin. What do you think BlackRock, and keep in mind, what do you think that BlackRock is waiting for? Do not be surprised when they begin purchasing all of these other cryptos as well. They're waiting for these other crypto markets to begin maturing. Because people are going to say, well, I can't afford Bitcoin anymore. All right? And for those of you that have not been taking time to learn about crypto, it's on you. You were told, you didn't listen. It's not too late. Right now is the best time to begin investing in crypto because the prices are low. There's all this panic. There's all this fear. Do what Warren Buffett says. Sell when people are buying and buy when people are selling. Right, guys? Oh my gosh, the people are going to be selling even more. But you shouldn't be waiting for you should not be trying to time the market. You should be investing whatever you can right now in crypto, learning as much as you can, learning how to do day trading. We teach you how to do that over in the Crypto Academy. Learn. Okay? Because hell on earth is not even coming. It's here. It is here right now. Ask you something. When the banks collapse, and trust me, it's coming, will you be ready? Imagine waking up to ATMs that don't work, bank doors chained shut, and millions of people left with nothing. No cash, no access to their savings, and no way to survive. But
it doesn't have to be that way for you. That's why I created Angry's Crypto Academy to teach you everything you need to know about crypto so you can protect yourself and your family. You'll learn how to buy, sell, and even day trade crypto for a living. Plus, we alert you to new crypto trends so you can profit before everyone else even knows what's happening. Right now, I've just published an exclusive investment guide inside the Academy, and it's linked in the description below. In it, I reveal the one coin that could make you a millionaire. A coin so revolutionary, it could change everything. If you missed out on Bitcoin and Ethereum, this is your second chance. This isn't just about financial freedom, it's about survival. When the system collapses and everyone else is selling, you'll be the one buying, prepared to weather the storm and thrive while others struggle to survive. Don't wait. This knowledge isn't optional, it's critical. The link's in the description. Go check it out now.
So guys, we have a bunch of videos from a ton of different channels. We have Smash JT, we have the Yellow Flash, we have the Quartering, we have Charlie, so Moist Critical, Penguin Z. I didn't think I was going to be able to name them all off. All of their channels will be linked in the description of the video. Hopefully we'll be able to cover each and every single one of them. But it's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane what is going on here right now. It's mind-blowing. It is mind-blowing, guys. And we're gonna jump into those videos, guys. Don't, like I said, you should be learning about crypto. Guys, the price of everything is going up right now. We have some great deals over in the Academy. The price of the Academy is going up. Everything is going up, guys. Everything's going to go up. Knowledge is not free. Knowledge is not free. So right now, take advantage of the Academy. Right now, we have a nice little discount happening in the Academy right now. Take advantage of these discounts. Take advantage of the opportunity because they are not going to come again. They are not going. Nothing is free in this world. I will say it again to you guys. Nothing is free is free in this world. People love the idea of free. For those of you that want to go and live in 10 cities, I really don't care. I'm just being real with you. I hear stupid things from you like, do you think I'll be able to do this in 10 city, blah, blah, blah. It's like, bro, you're going to pass, like a lot of people will pass away in these places. They're going to be so filthy. They're going to be absolutely terrible. Some of y'all like, oh, I can be homeless. No, you're going to end up in 10 city. No, Trump is only going to be arresting, like, the bad homeless people. If you're a good homeless person and you don't cause problems, you'll be able to sleep on the streets. Bro, it's like the level of stupidity that I hear. You guys don't know what hell on earth feels like. You don't know what it's like to be homeless. You don't know what it's like to really suffer. A lot of y'all don't even know what it's like to actually miss a meal. All right? You don't know what You don't know what it feels like to starve. You don't know pain. You do not know what it's like when you are in horrible health, when you are sick and you have nowhere to live. A lot of women right now, they're doing dry begging, which is like, is that what it's called? Where they're basically begging online, but they don't. It's not even like humble begging. It's like it's a whole other type of begging. Oh my God, y'all! It's crazy out here. It's crazy. It's pathetic. It's sad. I don't even know. And then you wonder why men are walking away from society, walk away from relationships, and giving up because they're realizing that it was never worth it. The juice was never worth the squeeze, and we were always being taken advantage of as men. Women don't understand. Most women don't. They know it, but they refuse to admit it. Women are not designed to live without a husband, and it's like in the Bible where Jesus said to Mary. Jesus said to Mary, and this is just, again, I'm not a Bible scholar, but I believe he said to Mary something like, where's your husband? And she goes, I have no husband. He goes, and Jesus responds, oh yeah, you're right. You have many husbands. And evidently that, to my interpretation, people believe that Mary was a lady of the night. And when Jesus said, you have many husbands, it could have been one of two things. One, joking about the fact that she's rumored to be that type of woman who goes around with lots of men, or he was basically confirming and making fun of the notion or the fact that she was indeed a lady of the night, right? And I am telling you guys, I'm telling you that the modern women, they are all monetized. Most women are monetized today, where they are making money from men in one way or another. They're either doing it through Only Fools, Lonely Fans. They're making it through selling feet pics. They are doing what they like to call dates, where they're going on dates for money. And they said dates is really just a code for something else. They have a sugar daddy. So they're basically there's so many different ways that they are monetized, so many different ways that they are monetized right now. There's another term called borderline girls, or borderline content, where you see these girls dancing on YouTube. It's very popular in China right now as well. I actually have the video for it. I discussed it in another video on Rumble. I'll probably discuss it again. Where it's basically borderline content, where you have these girls on dancing on social media platforms like YouTube, TikTok, and so forth. And basically they're wearing scantily clad outfits, so it's not full blown adult stuff, but it's borderline stuff, and they're just dancing for money. And then the simps will give them money, because the simp economy in China has collapsed. So these simps no longer have money, that kind of money. So women are desperate over there, but they're like, wait a minute, I can go on here and I can get money, like a couple dollars from the simps, and it adds up. So if I have a bunch of simps, if there's a bunch of simps just giving me a couple of dollars, $2 or $3, that's still a lot of money. I can make $100 from these simps in a single day. And a lot of women, that's what we have on YouTube right now, where you have a lot of these women, like these dancing girls on YouTube, and that's what they're doing. They're tapping into that simp economy. They are monetized. They are monetized in one way or another. By the way, guys, 5-minute warning, 5-minute warning. You guys have your 5-minute warning. We'll be jumping over to Rumble in 5 minutes. So you have 5 minutes to get over to Rumble. It's linked in the description of the video. It's linked in the chat. So if you want to continue watching, if you're on YouTube right now, if you're on the tube and you want to continue watching, you'll have to jump over to Rumble. 5-minute warning, 5-minute warning, guys. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane what we are seeing in Western society. We are so cooked. We are so absolutely cooked right now. We are not coming back from this. Let's go ahead and jump into Jeremy's video, because this is actually pretty interesting. This is going to be the tariff video.
Donald Trump just unrolled what he has called Liberation Day, and I would argue that it's pretty nuclear. He has rolled out sweeping reciprocal tariffs on just about every country around, and people are nervous. I'm not nervous, but in the short term, things will probably be a little dicey. The United States will impose a 34% tariff on China, 26% on India, 20% on the European Union. I mean, this is massive. Massive, massive, massive. Let's take a look at a little bit about the announcement. When you understand how badly we've been getting ripped off, you'll understand why this is what it is.
So if you look at that, China, first row, China, 67%. That's tariffs charged to the USA, including currency manipulation and trade barriers. So 67%, I think you can, for the most part, see it. Those with good eyes, with bad eyes. We didn't want to it's very windy out here. We didn't want to bring out the big charts because it had no chance of standing. Fortunately, we came armed with a little smaller chart. So 67%, so we're going to be charging a discounted reciprocal tariff of 34%. I mean,
this is one thing that, everybody who is afraid of short-term, there's going to be a lot of millionaires who become billionaires over this. I am not an investor. I am not telling people to invest their money. I would never do that. But, I'm definitely moving some things around. And if anything dips like crazy, I'm going to take advantage of it, because these are wildly unfair deals, right? China charges us nearly 70% tariff. And people are like, these tariffs are going to destroy America. Hello, McFly, they already are.
In other words, they charge us, we charge them less. So how can anybody be upset?
Right.
They will be, because we never charge anybody anything. But now we're going to charge. European Union, they're very tough, very, very tough traders.
39%.
You know, you think of European Union, very friendly. They rip us off. It's so sad to see. It's so pathetic. 39%, we're going to charge them 20%, so we're charging them essentially half. Vietnam, great negotiators, great people.
Mm-hmm.
They like me, I like them. The problem is they charge us 90%.
90.
We're going to charge them 46% tariff. Taiwan, where they took all of our
Chips.
computer chips and
Yep.
semiconductors. We used to be the king, right? We were everything. We had all of it. Now we have almost none of it, except the biggest
64%
companies
is
coming
what we
in.
pay.
We're going to end up with almost 40%. Lee Zeldin's working to get their approvals. And it's an amazing company. Mr. Wei, of one of the great companies of the world, actually. They're coming in from Taiwan, and they're going to build one of the biggest plants in the world, maybe the biggest for that.
You got to think long
But
term.
64%, we're going to charge them 32%. Japan,
There
very,
you go.
very tough. Great people. And again, I don't blame the people for doing it. I think they're very smart in doing it. I blame the people that sat right in that Oval Office, right over there, right behind the Resolute desk, or whichever desk they chose. Japan, 46%. They would charge us 46%, and much higher for certain items like cars.
Yep.
You know, little items like cars. 46%, we're charging them 24%. India, very, very tough, very, very tough. The Prime Minister just left, and he's a great friend of mine, but I said,
52%.
you're a friend of mine, but
Why are you ripping me off?
be treating us right. They charge us 52%. You have to understand, we charge them almost nothing for years and years and decades. And
Right.
it was only 7 years ago when I came in, we started with China and charged them. We took in hundreds of billions of dollars from China in tariffs. And they understood, honestly. President Xi understood. He said, look, I understand. And the other countries, and they all understand. We're going to have to go through a little tough love, maybe. But they all understand. They're ripping us off, and they understood it. Prime Minister of Japan, Shinzo Abe. He was a fantastic man.
Rip.
He was unfortunately taken from us, assassination. But I went to him and I said, Shinzo, we have to do something. Trade is not fair.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I know that. I know that. And he was a great gentleman. He was.
I mean,
Just look, guys. You can see these numbers are terrible. And by the way, guys, a lot of our streams will now also be Rumble Premium, like heading to Rumble Premium. So partway through the stream, it actually goes to Rumble Premium. So you're gonna have to sign up to Rumble Premium. This is just how Rumble is working now. So I am now in the Rumble program. So I am a premium. I am a premium creator on Rumble right now, so and I'm required to actually stream a certain number of hours in the program every single month. So it's just how it is. So so just so you guys know, if you want to whenever the stream is only Rumble, it's just Rumble Premium, you have to sign up. You have to just be on Rumble Premium, and it's very, very affordable to sign up for Rumble Premium. But yeah, I warned everyone. I gave you the 5-minute warning. I gave you the 5-minute warning, guys, over on the tube. But we're gonna continue. We have a great time over on Rumble. So that's one of the things that we have to be thankful for. Let's see here. Yeah, you have to be thankful for. You have to be thankful for small blessings. Got to be thankful for small blessings in life also, because things are hard for a lot of people, but they can absolutely be worse. Things can always get worse. They can always get